Sorry, I just had to take my dog for a walk. And now we are back, actually fixing the issue with Linux pipes. For some reason, when I try to write into the pipe, I'll get the broken pipe error message. Okay, so let's maybe stop this. Just kill it. And let's try. The error is enough, but we don't even get through the first request, so there must be something really wrong. Start again and take a look here. Okay, we've got Clang executable. Does it actually search in path by default? I guess it should. Let's try it. We need to specify blank. Let's do just H blank D. Should I have to do it like this? I don't know. Let's start it again. Open the project. We've got full path to Clang D. Starting the process without error. And then we are popping the request. And after that, we are without error. So, okay. We are probably not searching the path. And I guess there was some version of this function doing it actually for us. Let's see. Let's Google this one. It's cute, like we have ads on a Linux man page. That's super nice. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, this one maybe. Look at it. The actions of the shell in searching for an executable file in the specified file name. If does not contain slash character. Okay, so it's this one. CVP takes a file name and array of exec CVP, CVP, like this. We don't have such a function. Do I have it in libc for Darwin? Yes, I do. So let's copy paste it also to this one. Exec V, exec VP. Okay. So now I can remove the breakpoint. I want to delete it. Okay. And let's start it again. Is there something like restart? Reverse step? Really? Is it supposed to work? Target multi-thread doesn't support this command. Okay. So kill. Start it again. And it seems like we have LSP running. I guess we also have to improve the error message for this. Anyway, let's try if it works. So we have compiler and we should be able to open C files and see something like this. What's the shortcut? Oh god, we have a... There's a... Ubuntu has a shortcut for Alt space. I have to unbound it. How to do it actually? Settings. Settings. Keyboard maybe? Or something like that? Yeah, I'm already here. Shortcuts. Alt space. Activated menu window. Backspace to disable shortcut. Set. Great, so let's try it again. And it doesn't work. Yeah, it seems like it got stuck for some reason. Let's see, can we do messages? We have notifications here, but that actually doesn't mean that... Is that thing still running? Am I supposed to see it here? I don't even know. This doesn't look good. Can I terminate like all of them? It looks like we are not properly closing bash or something. And this also doesn't work. I will probably just restart the virtual machine for this, because I cannot even kill these. So is it like we are spawning process for each command and don't kill it at all? Well, we are calling kill with sick term here. What if I do build job finished? Is there a clang D now? Looks like we also have incorrect status here. Do I even set it? Yeah, let's restart the virtual machine. Hmm. We are running out of songs, I guess. Anyway, these aren't actually that good. Maybe we can try this. We'll see. Okay, so do I have only one bash here listed, so let's actually try to execute something from Tine. And we have two of them. Do it again. 3, 4. Okay, so we are probably not correctly closing the pipe or something. Or not a pipe, I mean closing the bit or killing, or what is it called? So why not? It should actually call this. Let's try this one. No, it's actually built. Builder? Yeah, builder, I guess. Good. So, what's the context? We also have a process bit. And we are writing the request, closing the pipe, and now we have read and closed. So we read the output. Setting state done. Breaking from the loop. Now we should have state done. We're in a state done. Pushing the results. And before the return, we should get to defer stop process. Okay. And now we are closing the pipes. So this one should be already -1. Close the other one. And I call terminate on the process. But what if it fails? What if it fails? Do we already have exit status set? Because there's a wait bit for hang up. I'm kind of curious if this part is code. Let's start it again. Does it work like this? I don't think so. Okay, so let's. How could it actually call this? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we are calling from the worker pull process. We're getting exit code, which is 0. I'm getting the result back, so we should have a state. Read and closed. For read, we basically read the data. For closed, we just set the state done and break from the loop. And when it is done, push result, return, and we should get here, stop process. We are closing pipes. I'm not sure about this. Let's take a look on error codes here. Because maybe the design is wrong in this case. Like what it actually returns. Do I have to call it with 0? Like, what's the process group in this case? Is it like anything executed by the current process? I mean, like, executed. Let's try. So we have 6 of them, and we don't want another one. Breakpoint here. Let's continue. Continue. Did it actually crash? Let's see. And we still have 6 of them. There is like something very weird in a GPU driver used in this virtual machine session. I'm afraid a bit that I will need like a real installation on a hard drive of the Linux of some kind, because it seems like GLFV is randomly crashing when I use Wayland as a compositor. And it seems to be like related somehow to the driver being used in the session. I don't know. Yeah, let's try it again. So we have 6 of them. And when I call ls, I get it. That's pretty weird. So what other threads do? Can I put it like out? I can't. Which one is the main thread? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so 0 probably kills everything. Yeah, that would make sense, I guess. Zero kills everything. Whose ID is less than pit? So it returns -1 on error. Okay, so let's check this. So I will use this. And we have error on -1, and we want something like this. Now we should have more of them, correct? 6. It's 3, 6, 7, yep. There was no error. Do I have to kill it first and then close the pipes? I have no idea. Let's take a short break. So for some reason it doesn't kill the process. And I don't even read the error back, I guess. So let's just print it. It should be enough right now. And let's see, can I see the pit of... Is it ID? Maybe? Maybe it is. So before I kill it, I try to set a breakpoint. So we need platform, I guess. Yep. And we need this function. F5. It's Control F5. Shift F5, I don't know. So what's the bit? Do we have something like that running here? 1 5 5 2 3. It's different one. When I filter bash, it's not even running. What actually happens when I call it on process which is not running? Notes. Let's ask ChatGPT about this, because I'm not really sure. What to kill? Linux process in C. What is weird is actually that I cannot even see it in this list. That is super weird. Is it already? No, I haven't even closed the pipe yet. So do I have a incorrect pit value? Should be that thing returned from fork, right? I'm getting tired already. So in case it returns 0, it should be fine. So process bit killed. Can I make it bigger? Okay, these are active. (18151). There is no such process listed here. So does it mean it's already dead? Okay, we have error. No such process. But then why? We have 8 of them. Is it actually working right now? Or 8. Probably it does. So the case when there is no such process, it should be fine. So it's this error. Do I have? Yes, no such process. Good. So in case it returns in case state is not 0 and state is not this one, then I report the error. Well, I probably don't even need it. Let's keep it like it was before. And maybe try to recompile the whole thing in release. Okay, now it seems to be fine. Anyway, so let's get back to Clangdi thing. So we are basically failing. Don't like this music. We are basically failing somewhere in Pole, I guess. It's Linux. Pole process. And when I go to LSP, so let's see what we are actually doing here. So let's print what we are reading from the pipe. It will be destination. And let's see what we are writing to the pipe. And it's the message. There is nothing. So what it means? That means we are stuck somewhere in the loop. Must be in a worker. Probably in a worker. Yes. Pending response. Do you have it here? I guess that's thread local or something, I don't know. Anyway. We are not hitting the breakpoint at all. Let's try it again. So we should have Clangdi running. Does the thing actually work? Why the fuck I can't see anything here? Wait. Okay, we have Clangdi running. Can I get some info here? Yes, that's the correct one. Waiting channel pipe read. Okay, so we should post the initialization first. Do we have any error? Nope. So it wrote in its init. Does it change actually? Not really. But we have pending response. Pending response, which we set up here. And terminate current request. Okay, so what we got here? Initialize, and it's waiting for a response. Poll process state read. It's not wait. Read. And now we should be able to read from the pipe. But we've got stuck. Is it because it's actually in blocking mode? That might be the case. Let's see. Because I remember it worked, but it worked actually on Mac, not on Linux. So it's Darwin. Okay, so I have to set it to non-blocking. But I guess it's before the fork. We have an execute. Pipe creation. It should be somewhere here. Aha. Okay. So that explains everything. I should have to use this version, but we use this lookup executable function, which is actually local to Darwin. I probably should have something for POSIX. I put all those things there. Because I need the same function also here, so let's just... But anyway, I can probably put it in utils. Because this should work also on Windows. Let's do it right away. So, is actually the start process the same? I guess it is. Maybe even the poll. Yeah, let's create a new file. Save it. Somewhere here. Maybe platform. 6. And we need actually this thing can be shared too. Put it here. We just load the file, and we also need this one. We need clipboard related stuff. This import can be private actually. These probably don't need that core foundation, or what is it called, implementation, because I have the same thing on Linux done directly in BL, so I don't probably need it. Okay, so what's the difference between, for example, this one? This one is the same, so I can use it. What's the next one? These I can use too. What about a poll? These are the same too, almost. I have a weight bit thing there, but I will need it also on Mac, so I guess we can take all of them. Because this is just wrapper around C. So first things first, I probably need to use more space here, and I can take close pipe, right pipe, read pipe, polling, this one too, and process related stuff. So I will take this one from Mac versioning. Did it crash actually? Yes, it did. Sad. Okay, this I have to investigate too, because it happens from time to time. So let's take this one, put it here. there's just one thing I have to do differently here, and that is... Let's take a look. Because I'm duplicating the command. Yes, it will look up the executable. Split. This should be fine. This should be also fine, but I have to duplicate these commands, these arguments, because they might not be zero terminated. This should be actually fine. I guess. These things are same too. The process will be also the same. Execute system command will be probably same too, but we don't have it implemented yet. Polling. Close pipe. Good. This should be already here. And these I will move later. Okay, so let's do the same thing for Mac version. It will be a bit blind implementation, but let's hope it will work. We can fix it later. So we don't need this, we need actually this one. But when I load it in private scope, I wouldn't be able to use actually those functions. So it has to be in public scope. I will put it here. Same with this one. And these can go away. Read pipe, write pipe, close stream. These can go away. These are fine. Watching events. These are fine too. Okay. And here. I'll probably hide this function in the private scope. And what do we miss? Yeah. I would have to somehow find out what these values are. Do we have at least this one? Nope. But hopefully it will be the same like Darwin version. No, it actually might have a different name. Okay, so we have to figure out what's actually the linkage name for this function, and also values of these flags, because these are probably here. Yep, but I'm not really 100% sure that they will be same on Linux. Yeah, I would say the platform specific things like this in BL are not even completed, so there might be some issues from time to time, but there are still like a bigger things in the compiler to do rather than fixing Linux, which I actually don't use almost at all. So how do we actually find the values? Maybe I can use... Do I have Qt Creator? I need something like recent projects or something like that. Recent projects. Maybe this one. Oh god, this is too small, even for me. But it should be better. Okay. So, what do we need? We need this thing. I'm not sure. Can I find it like this? Okay. Returns end. So in this case, I can go. I'll go here. Grab this guy and put it somewhere here, maybe. These files needs some cleanup. And then I need these codes. There will be like a bunch of them. Search here. Is that small that I cannot even... Okay, it's not here. Let's go back here and try this. It's the dupget. Okay, maybe it's the same. Is it dup0 get file descriptor? Probably. Yep. 1 set file. 2 get file as 3 set file 4, and I have more of them. Yeah, I can probably change owners like this. It should be 8. Set on 8. Yeah, I don't know. I will grab just these and put it there. Put them somewhere here, and then sometime in the future I will hopefully clean it up. But anyway, now we should be able to compile almost. So we have this axis thing that will be probably also missing from here. Yep. So let's take a look again at the Darwin version. This should be probably the same. And we again need these flags. Can I find them like this? XOK, XOK. XOK. XOK is 1, FOK is 0, we is 2 and 4. These are the same two, and maybe let's take a look directly at this one, because I will need it too. Okay, this is a different value, but it's in octal. Why it's in octal? That's actually the first time I'm using this calculator, so what do we need? Programming. Let's put it in octal. Or can I? Okay. This is the value in octal. It's this one, which is 8 in hex. Oh, I don't like the music again. Let's try a different page. And something which is not like happy or dark. Oh god. Yeah, piano should be fine. At least if there wouldn't be some crazy samples later or something. Okay, so these I can use right away. So let's put them here. And this one has actually a different value. And it looks like it is $800. Maybe. Okay, so now we should be in non-blocking state. And this code actually worked pretty well on Mac, so it should also work here. And we have some additional tweaks like a closing of pipe and stopping the process. So let's try it again. Okay, so we have Shift F5. Open compiler. Do we have like... Okay, it's again my breakpoint. I forgot about it. Let's disable it for now and continue. How do I continue? F5. It's working. Seems so. We have still messages to check, maybe. Okay, so initialization seemed to work. We wrote this but haven't received anything. That's kind of suspicious, isn't it? So is it again freeze? Let's take a look here. And oh, it's working. Great. So let's try, I don't know, else. Okay. This is not so great. Let's try again. Do I have something like some kind of weird shell set there or something? I don't know. Let's try it again. So main, open messages. Seems like we wrote the init into LSP server, and we should get also some response when I okay, this works. What about jumping to definition? Did I just break in a debugger? This might be fine. Yeah, it seems like F12 will break into this thing. Probably, is it somewhere here? Or maybe is it like a standard thing? Anyway, let's try this one without a debugger attached. So I have to create a new terminal. Oh God. This is actually terrible. I have to find out which music I can play on the stream. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Maybe this one is fine. I don't know. Anyway, let's start this without debugger attached. We should see a bit better logs here. Okay, so open maybe main.c. And I should be able to jump to definition. But it freezes for some reason. Or does it just take that long? Yeah, there's something wrong. Okay. So let's put the breakpoint again here in a worker for the LSP. This function should run in a separate thread, so it should actually don't have to freeze the application. Let's do it again. But it does. It added the file. But it freezes. Why? So not this one, I probably do it in, there should be something like apply results, this one. Okay. So this should be the response for init. If okay, it's a 5 for continue. Does it work? Okay. Open main. I should get another message probably. Yeah, that's the diagnosis. This should be fine too. Do I have like more of them? Okay, and now LSP, go to declaration. I do have active buffer. And I should have also request LSP. Buffer index is 3. Yeah, that's the same one. So it should pass. We are still in the same buffer, and we are opening a location and we are taking file path from request data. So data is this part and we have file path. And this one looks actually correct. But I assume that it freezes somewhere here. So open. Freezes on open? That's weird. Oh god. Where are we? It crashed on Mutex? Signal interrupt. I would probably not be able to see these locations, but push request, Mutex lock. Why I cannot lock this one? Do I have that one already locked? Is that the case? I'm calling update jobs. This is fine. Okay. Open lock. So this is actually already locked. Is it the same mutex? It's like job. No. What is it? Pop result. It's worker context. 46CO and we call push. 47CO. Is it the different one? For 7CO. Yeah, that's the same one. So it looks like a classical double lock because it's locked in case of In case of what? Consume job results. Required is false. So it will try to log the mutex. It will acquire it. And then when I apply the results, I'm directly notifying LSP about the new document. Which will push the request. And of course try again to lock the mutex. Yeah, makes sense. I'm just wondering why the same thing works on Windows. Is it like that? What is it called? Critical section on Windows is by default recursive or something? No idea. Anyway, I will just grab a new tea and take a short break. I'll be back in a sec. So we actually need recursive mutex here. I guess. But the problem is that I think it's actually not supported at all right now. It's in sync, I guess. Let's take a look on a Windows version. And I'm using critical section. Is the critical section? Let's do this thing on Windows. This actually this guy recursive by default. Okay, so it's enter, critical section. After a thread has ownership of this critical section, it can make additional calls to enter critical section without blocking its execution. Okay, so this one is actually recursive by default. But pthread version probably isn't. Is that a case? Mutex lock. Yeah, it returns error. Pthread mutex lock. So I need this information as a part of init. Question is, do I want like a standard mutex to be recursive by default? Obviously, it's a case on Windows. Can I even simulate this thing somehow? How can I fail in case of entering already owned critical section? Yeah, I guess I had to use this function instead on Windows, not a critical section. So now I need to somehow tell the pthread implementation do I have any kind of, yeah, there are attributes. What are possible attributes? Pthread mutex attributes. Set type, end type. Normal, recursive. I need this one. Okay. Is this like opaque type? It probably is. Well, it depends. Let's take a look. So again here, pthread. and I'm looking for pthread mutex attributes. And this can be different for only for yeah, it's probably 32-bit setup, I guess. There should be some option, yeah, this one, for CMake to actually change this. So let's do it. Will it generate again? I guess it should. Is it like outside of any? Yeah, it's outside of any if def, so this should be 4. And I guess it will be different on Mac. Maybe. Okay, let's try this. So we have to redesign this this module to actually support some customization for critical sections or for mutexes and critical sections, which is actually different thing on Windows. So we need, let's do it just for POSIX version and implement the Windows part later, because I have to do it in a language standard library, and I probably cannot post it in incomplete state. So we have a pthread attribute. Yeah, that's just the wrapper, so I need, do I need actually, can I use it? Mutex attribute, yeah. It has to be allocated on stack, I guess, so I need the type. So it will be struct, and the content is actually eight bytes, because we have that align thing, and then we have 4 chars. So pthread create, pthread create. Yeah, that's the different one, but anyway, I have mutex in it, and attributes are void pointers, so now the attributes will be pointed to this thing, and I need the functions to set it up, so these two. So it's pointer to attribute and pointer to integer. Is this correct? That's for get, right? Okay, and for set, so I can take this. Returning int, okay. It's almost correct. I also need to swap these. This. C int. So we have get and set type. Do we still compile? Yes, we do. Okay. And now I need values for these flags. So let's jump back here and take a look. Oh God. Okay, so this is kind of like just compatibility layer or something. Was it called NP before? I guess it was. Let's put it here. We need sure about this naming style, but I haven't did it like that, but it seems quite good for in case you want to later look it up back in a C code. I don't know. But anyways, I need to do something like this. Do this one. So for get type, we actually getting pointed to this one. For set type, we setting this one. This should work. Good. We don't need semicolon here. Okay, so now in POSIX implementation, we need to specify the mutex kind. And it should be abstract somewhere here. So mutex kind. What's the value for normal? Normal is timed. Recursive, error check, and default. Let's put there just normal and recursive for now. So we have let's put there everything. Okay. Let's hope these values will be correct. It should be. And let's support only normal and recursive for it now. So for mutex init, this will take mutex kind, which will actually be normal by default. And we have to pass it here. And then we have to put it somewhere here in the init for POSIX version. And based on this thing, we will first create this thing. Attribute. Probably without initialization. Set type. Or attribute, and we will set it to using mutex kind switch normal will produce one. Recursive will produce this one. And default will panic. Invert mutex kind. Okay, good. So now we have this thing. We set it into attribute, and then we pass the attribute to init. Yeah, for sure. Should be like this, even without mutex, and we are running just fine. So let's take a look which one it is all actually. It's in job context. Job context. It will be probably in main somewhere. Job context. Yes. I don't need this. We have a mutex. Here we initialize it, so let's go back. And we need to provide recursive version here. And that should be just fine. I remember there was some kind of error handling in Zik. I'm just wondering if I want something similar or not. Because in such cases, I actually don't want to define error variable and do something in case of error. Maybe I just want to say something like this, which causes panic in case of error. Would it just work? Maybe I can introduce some rule, like when you return error from the function, no matter if it's just one error variable or if it's multi-return value. When I introduce this, I will crash the application. There are actually more options how to decide in the compiler design. But for this one, I don't know what is actually better, because I can do something like require always use of this. Or maybe put it this way, what I don't want to is propagate something like exceptions or something like that. So I don't want to do anything implicitly regarding errors here in scope of returning them. Yeah, anyway, I just need to think about it more. But maybe something like this, when you basically specify like that in case you get an error from this function, it will terminate. Like something I don't care, but I actually do a bit. Because this is like a fatal situation, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, let's try if it works, because it's already too late and I'm starting to be sleeping already. It's basically the bedtime. So which one is it? This application is kind of good, but also weird a bit, because now I actually don't know if, yeah, it's running right now, but how do I know? It's just because of, I can see the stack trace. Yeah, maybe. But why I can see locals here right now? That's weird. Anyway, I don't need this breakpoint. And I just want to run it. Open compiler, make the font bigger. And now let's go to main. And let's try. Yep, now it works. Perfect. So we've fixed the issue with recursive mutexes. Right now it's actually fixed only for Linux. I have to do the same thing also for the Mac and for Windows. I hope on the Mac it will be probably pretty much the same. In case of Windows, there is always something special, so I guess I have to use mutex instead of critical section, but also in case the mutex, the mutex abstraction is set to recursive, then I have to use critical sections for this. I don't know, I have to figure out it, but yeah. That's like usual issue with Windows. But sometimes you have also issues on Linux or on Mac, so yeah. It's hard to pick the better one. Anyways, I actually haven't managed to do everything from my list. There is still a missing implementation part for a split of the shell window and build window, because when maybe I can show you, when I hit F4, it will compile the project and its output is in build window, but currently the same thing is used for shell output, so I want to split these two and have actually separate buffer for each one. Yeah, so that's probably for the next time. So thanks for watching, and this is the end of the stream, so goodbye.